unboxing is a workbook, Crushing OCD, Workbook for Kids by Natasha, illustrated by Richy Chandler, with 50 fun activities to overcome OCD, with CBT and exposures. CBT is cognitive behavioral therapy. So, OCD is like, before I knew anything about OCD, I thought OCD just meant obsessively washing your hands or being super tidy. And then when I did an OCD list, which I'll add this to, I learned that's actually not like the full range of what OCD is. It's more, I think it's a little bit more, I'm not an expert by any means, but it's more by having these like kind of thoughts that you can't control that, give you anxiety or compel you to do things out of fear of what might happen. So it's sort of a like a severe anxiety type of mental health disease. And cognitive behavioral therapy is a kind of psychological, like mental health therapy that is not as talk-based, like it's not so talk-based, talk about your feelings, but it's a little bit more, I would say like action-focused, where you make a plan with your therapist to, to sort of approach like what you think, how to improve your situation. And then you kind of talk through, create a plan, and then execute the plan. Because a lot of times, just in general with anxiety, the fear of it can be worse than actually experiencing what you are so afraid of. So it sounds like exposures and CBT are one way. Because I think the imagination is a powerful thing. Like our mind has the powerful thing to make us, take something and like run with it. So I like how this is a very practical approach. Probably, it seems like you can do this on your own, but it's probably best to get help for OCD by working with a child therapist specializing in OCD, or a child psychiatrist, or at the very least, like your pediatrician. But for, parents and children who are well versed in their child's OCD, they might find this to be like a helpful, like workbook, kind of, because sometimes putting things down on paper helps. It's like easier to kind of, figure out exactly what it is and then come up with a plan to make it less of a worry. So I like how it's a workbook, so you can just write in it, but it's very well laid out. It's attractive. It's, it's better than like a blank diary, although I guess a diary can be good as well. But, here it's kind of like helping you work through and giving ideas. And so it could be something that's good for the parent and child, or the child to use this. And then it's like also something that they can discuss when they're in therapy, to say like, oh, I did this exercise in this workbook and it made it better, or it made it worse, or it made me, whatever. Like it's almost like good for articulating. So thank you to the publisher, Jessica Kingsley Publishers, for sending me Crushing OCD. And thank you for watching.